Good morning and welcome back to the Red Mic. Happy Friday. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend. I know I am. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it very much. These Red Mic messages, as always, are picked up from mainly 25 years as a public servant, 16 years as a youth football coach, and 10 years as a mediocre athlete with far more heart than actual physical ability. But I pick up a lot of them from stuff I see and people I follow and stuff like that. And you may remember a few weeks, months, I don't remember exactly when it was, back, um, lady I first met at a business conference. She was putting on a seminar on the differences between the different age groups, Gen X and Boomers and Millennials and all of that. um, Kristen Scroggin, and she had a thing a while back where she was talking about uh, her son had gotten into some mischief, and she ended up holding him out of a game, and he didn't think that was right, and she grounded him from his electronics, if I remember correctly. Anyway, she had another nugget come up that I read it and I was like, well, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And it reminded me of something I've always said, telling the truth is easier in the long run because you don't have to remember what you made up. I've got got an old friend who, man, when he tells a whopper, he's consistent with it, and he never backs down ever. But man, that's too hard for me. What she said basically was she was talking about her. She's got a friend named Lee Marshall, and it melts down to something that anybody in a leadership role, but not just leadership roles, even whatever you do day to day. If you don't act shady, you don't have to worry. That's pretty. That's pretty insightful. Um, you're not going to be able to instill trust, uh, credibility, respect if people don't believe you, if you're not credible, right? Yeah. So Christian was basically saying, do the right thing, you know, treat people the way they need to be treated, pay them right, keep your record straight, pay your taxes, follow the law. Um, it's dignity and kindness and honesty, right? So don't cut corners. Don't tell half truths. Don't try to justify, ethical missteps. You know, the, those little small things have a way of catching up to you, right? So integrity means keeping everything above board, even when nobody's watching. I mean, say what you want about Dak Prescott. A few years back, there was a video of him on the sideline, and I didn't watch the game. I've been fed up with the NFL for a while, but this clip really spoke to me. It showed him. Um, he leaned over on the bench and picked up a cup that somebody had dropped, probably one of his teammates. And then he looked around and he put it in the trash can that he saw on the end of the bench. Now, he didn't know that the video, that somebody was filming him. You know, I have no doubt that was just the way the kid was raised, right? Do the right thing all the time, even when people aren't watching, or in this case, when you didn't think anybody was watching. So, yeah, people might still try to come after you for your character or your work product, but you'll know, and the people who truly know you deep down are going to know that you've stayed true to your principles, right? Kristen said, I am squeaky clean. Well, to me, that means no dirt, no excuses, no regrets, keeping your commitments, being transparent, staying accountable. And yeah, there's always going to be temptation to take shortcuts, but there's there's a sense of fulfillment, there's a sense of peace when you know that you took the higher road, right? So, yeah, it's going to take more effort. It's going to be harder. Cultural reference, pop culture reference time. The hard is what makes it great, right? Thank you, Tom Hanks. If it was easy, everyone would do it. So take the time, put in the effort. You know, God bless Lou Holtz. When he was, I think he said this actually after he was coaching the Fighting Irish, who are in the national championship game, by the way. Yes. Cheer, cheer, cheer on old Notre Dame. Lou Holtz said, I follow 3 rules. Do the right thing, do the best you can, and always show people that you care. I mean, I don't know how to sum it up better than that. But thanks, Lou. Thanks, Kristen, reminding me again of what's important. So today's challenge, go do the right thing. Not because it's easy, but because it's the only thing that has legs, has staying power. Do the right thing all the time, even when it's hard. Because again, the hard is what makes it great. That's today's Red Mike message. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you find it helpful. I hope you will put some of these things in place in your own life. Those of you who are asking, yes, I do have a new mug, or a new 20-ounce stainless coated mug with my logo on it. It's not for sale yet. That was a test concept. And now I've got to find the right vendor, because the vendor that I got that from, it was a teaser of sorts, and I paid a lot less for it than I would normally otherwise. But man, all of their other charges are just stupid. So I'm trying to find a less expensive option, because I've already had some people ask, hey, that's exactly the size that I use every day, all the time. I'd like to get one of those, and I appreciate it. I'm not planning on trying to make any money on any of this merch. I'm just trying to get the logo out there, and hopefully somebody will say, hey, what is that? And you'll tell them, oh, hey, it's Patrick. Anyway, as soon as I've got these things available, I'll let you know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look back in my post history here, and you'll see it. I left it up there. Thanks again for being here. I appreciate y'all very much. Don't forget, life is short. Drink the bourbon.